Hey all, in this session I am going to discuss how to make a website. So this particular session will be only for beginners and I will be guiding step by step procedure of making a website and what are all the requirements of website as well as how to set up a website, how to add pages, all those things. But this video is particularly dedicated to only requirements of website. So I'll be making further videos on how to set up your website as well as how to buy domain name as well as how to buy hosting, all those things. But now in this video I'm going to discuss what are all the basic requirements of a website. So when we say a website, we have only three requirements for a website. The first requirement is a platform. So a platform on which you want to build your website. So we have many platforms for building a website like WordPress, HTML as well as PHP, Joomla, Drupal, and we have many platforms, and you should be deciding which platform you want to build your website, because some hosting providers, they'll provide hosting based on your platform. So if it's, let's take, if it's WordPress hosting, then we have in GoDaddy as well as in other providers we have a hosting dedicated only for WordPress. And if it's a HTML, we prefer to go for Linux, and if it's a .NET based website, we prefer to go to Windows hosting. So likewise we have many platforms which you need to choose. But as a beginner, I highly suggest you go with a WordPress hosting, and I'll discuss what is the use of WordPress hosting. So this is the first requirement for building a website. We have one more requirement, two more requirements for building a website. The second requirement is a domain name. So a domain name is your website name. So let's take www.google.com. So your website name is Google, and google.com is your domain name. So basically you will be needing this domain name to build your website. So these two things you need to purchase. So domain name as well as host you need to purchase from GoDaddy or HostGator, and we have many providers who are in this field. And of course when you select domain name or hosting, you need to go with very well renowned and very good branded providers. So and we have one more requirement here, which is hosting. So hosting is a place where you store your website files. So when I hit some name, so when I hit www.google.com, a file will be shown on the web browser. So that file will be stored in the hosting, and both domain name and hosting will be connected through a IP address. So this is little bit technical, and I'll be discussing it in a video. So here we will be saying, like, we will be just needing domain name and hosting. So this is the second thing which you will be needing for setting up your website. And we have one more requirement for setting up your website, and that is how to set up your website, how to set up and design. So this is directly integrated with the platform, and which platform you choose, and how you are capable of learning that particular platform. So this is a very important step, and of course as a beginner, and in my further videos I'll be dealing with only WordPress. So I'll tell why we should be choosing WordPress as a beginners. So we have three popular platforms where we use which we use for developing websites. So now we have these three platforms: WordPress, Drupal, and Joomla. So you can see 50% of websites comprises WordPress, and 77.7% 07% is on Drupal, and 6.44 is on Joomla. So all these are CMS. I have already made a video on what is a CMS, and why WordPress is useful as a CMS. You can refer that video for more details. And you can see WordPress is a most popular site for building a website. So we have three types of web building platforms here, but we will choose to go with WordPress it has many advantages. When we get into advantages of WordPress, you can see these are all the advantages of WordPress. So first thing is, it is free and it is available in open license, and you can download it and anybody can install WordPress. None of the features of WordPress are paid, and we don't have any pro versions in WordPress. So we have only one version which is very free, and you can download it and install it. And the second thing is, it's very easy to learn and it's very beginner friendly, and even beginners can learn it from scratch with small guidance, and I'll be giving you in further videos. So And we have one more advantage here. So we have many clients who has small websites on their WordPress, as well as even large websites like e-commerce and even classifieds, and we have many good clients so whose websites are based on WordPress. They are very small, they range from small websites to even very large websites. And one more plus point which you have in WordPress is your website will be mobile responsive. So mobile responsiveness is basically your website gets adjusted based on mobile as well as tablets and desktop and PC. So whatever size it is, your website gets adjusted based on the screen. So those type of websites are called mobile responsive websites. And of course, any site built on WordPress becomes a mobile responsive website. And we have one more advantage here, which is huge support and developer community. We have a very big community in WordPress. If you have any issues with WordPress, you can just post it over there like a forum, and people are always ready to help you out. So these are all the very good advantages of WordPress, and that is why we choose WordPress for building websites nowadays. So I'll be doing other videos on how to buy a domain name as well as hosting, and how to integrate both of them, and how to set up WordPress. And this video is particularly only for major requirements for building a website. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.